Hello everyone, today we're diving into an absurd road trip tale. In the dark, the truck raced on with cicadas as background. Then, some blue-clad figures appeared. The experienced driver quickly offered $5 to dismiss them. But Grandpa insisted on checking it out, discovering a hit Imran had left a widow and child begging for change for funeral costs. Having witnessed hardship, Grandpa's heart ached for others. He generously donated $50 given by the driver, and Ning Ning chipped in too. Before leaving, he offered a piece of bubble gum he traded from the fishing old man to a child, earning a warm smile. Talk about altruistic teaching. Subtitles. In a mere span of a few days, Ning Ning had learned a great deal from Grandpa. At the break of dawn, the uncle truck driver let them off at an intersection. As paths diverged, the driver gave Grandpa his card before parting. The driver's buddies were spread across Henan, so a quick call could summon help. After saying goodbye, he began his lonely journey again, but turned with a satisfied grin. Ning Ning had stuck a little windmill on the rearview mirror, swaying in the wind, reminding the driver of his long-lost due to dozing off in the vehicle for an entire night. Grandpa lost his bearings and arrived at a nearby wind farm to inquire about directions. It would still require a full day's journey for them to reach Samunxia. As night fell, the wind farmer suggested they stay overnight. That evening, two old friends shared a few drinks, reminiscing about their lives. The wind farmer's parents died of famine saving food for him. In return, he guarded their spirits in the mountains. Grandpa's parents died then too, sharing memories of the past. They appreciated their hard-won food security, and Grandpa joked, "Life's like a video game. You keep leveling up." After a level, another awaits, joking about life's hardships. What a joyful night. The next day, when they parted, the wind farmer gifted Grandpa a jar of honey, and Grandpa could only respond with, "Take care of yourself." A chance meeting made two strangers kindred, and maybe never again this lifetime. At least, they carry unforgettable memories in their hearts. After a day's travel, Grandpa and grandson finally spot the Samunxia sign. Upon entering the city, they were stopped by a police car and taken to the station. Their mute cousin from home had died, and their father reported their location. Grandpa's son scolded him on the spot like a school principal, while Grandpa nodded like a guilty schoolboy, using the moment to sneak in some questions about traffic. Grandpa asked the officer for directions to the central hospital, his aged body moving slowly along the way. He took half an hour to walk a kilometer. After 35 years, Grandpa reunited with Comrade Lao Han. Seeing the marks time left on Lao Han's face, Grandpa sighed at the passage of time, realizing he couldn't recognize his old friend anymore. After some back and forth, they realized Grandpa had mistaken him for someone else. The real Lao Han lay in the adjacent bed, grave. Subtitle. Lao Han, who was seriously ill, was extremely thrilled when he saw his former companion, as time had taken away their evil appearances. But the warmth of their bond remained intact. Grandpa handed Lao Han the honey gifted by the wind farmer, hoping it would sweeten his suffering. Lao Han was moved to tears not because the gift was extravagant, but because it showed his old friend had remembered him all these years. He wished Grandpa could stay a bit longer, since it might be their last goodbye. Although Grandpa felt the same way, he had to return for his cousin's funeral, and his son was waiting for him outside the police station. Before leaving, Lao Han asked another patient to grab Grandpa's attention. "Tell him to take it slow on the road," he said, "and remind him not to keep waiting." Simple advice offers the deepest care. This "take it slow" was a reminder for the journey home, perhaps the final leg of life. Back home, Grandpa arranged the funeral for his cousin with no fuss, just a simple headstone. The cousin's adopted son told Grandpa he never wronged his father, having always kept him in his heart. A casual lie condemned his cousin to a lifetime of redemption. Though the siblings had long forgiven him, perhaps only death could release him. As the piles of soil continued to be shoveled one after another, Ning Ning still failed to comprehend the true meaning of death. "Are you scared?" he inquired. Grandpa chuckled, not scared, silly kid. After fixing the leaky roof, Ning Ning's summer vacation came to a close. They had planned to take Ning Ning back to Shaku, but Ning Ning had grown accustomed to life with Grandpa. Grandpa, I want to stay in the fields. Just he was about to say, Auntie will take care of me. Grandpa forced a smile. Go on now and behave. So what did Grandpa say to me? He said he won't kick the bucket. He reassured Ning Ning that if he missed him, he could always call. Though both felt reluctant, the time to part had come. Understood. Goodbye, Grandpa. Let's just leave it at that. Goodbye, Grandpa. Yet Grandpa never said goodbye, fearing it might be their last. His lonely silhouette lingered in the twilight for a while. This summer was dreamlike, but he had to go back to life. Suddenly, Grandpa found bubblegum Ning Ning left in his sleeve. Without any hesitation, he directly popped it right into his mouth. Who would have thought it would be so sticky to the teeth? Seasons changed and time flew by, while swirling snow blanketed the world. Suddenly, a phone call rang in Grandpa's room. It was the news of old friend. No matter what happens, just giving you a call. Goodbye, old friend. The last of his old friends didn't make it through this cold winter either. Grandpa took a marker and drew a circle around Lao Han's picture. Left alone with their shared bond, Grandpa put on his coat, stood in the snow, lighting a cigarette for his pals. Then he softly sang his favorite opera, waiting for life's final test to arrive.